Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hi, good evening.
So my first question is, where do you see Telugu cinema in 2025? Because you're always futuristic and visionary.
2025. Well, I'm hoping Telugu will land up with its first global film. I think Telugu has pioneered in terms of we've now made Telugu films that we've landed across India, we've landed in different parts of the world, and I think it's time now to create one global event-based film. And I think 2025 will be that.
Okay, like you mentioned, Project K will do that for us.
I'm looking forward to Project K, and I think that's definitely something that has the potential to be that.
Okay, so what changed after pandemic? To be more specific, like why are Telugu movies working if you compare to the other industries? What do you think?
Well, one is they're working definitely better than the other industries. It was the first to pick back up. I see. One is there's two reasons for that. One, as an auditorium itself, Telugu is far more connected to its cinema, and cinema is a way of life more than any other state. We have the largest number of theaters. We have the largest number of people watching cinema each time a film drops. The third, I think, is the ecosystem that has been built not by corporates but been built by film people. For a simple example, take the distribution offices, take the studios. The enterprise has been built by the entrepreneur in film, but not the other way around. So I think it was necessity for all of them for cinema to work. So there was enough corrections of, okay, here you go, these are the prices of stars that we are dropping, these are the costs that we are dropping. This is the kind of cinema that we'll make for the theater, this is the kind of film we'll make for OTT. So I think that bifurcation has been pretty clear, and I guess that's the reason why the films are working faster.
Okay, wonderful. But the films are working, yes, definitely. But there's a narrative that is in people that, even though Telugu cinema is doing great, but it is in the box of commercial cinema. And I remember you mentioning it in the Virat Parma audio launch, I'll start making movie for my fans. So is it really like that, or it's just a perception?
Take the culture of Telugu itself. If you go to a town in Telangana or in Andhra and you meet somebody who is, say, Gen Z, who's similar to your age, who's studied, is wanting to build a career, the Telugus will be capitalists. They'll want to build things big. They'll want to build things to scale. If you meet somebody in Kerala, he'll be very different. His way of life is very different. His culture is very different. So I think that's where the cinema is defined. Why Kerala has cinema like this? Because the culture is like that. If you see Tamil, why do they have such independent spirit? Because you see a lot more socialism or social spirit in them. You see many directors that are trying to be catalysts of change for politics, for caste, for many things that they believe in. In Telugu, we're purely trying to entertain and make that. So I think each of the industries comes with something unique, and I feel like we have to stick to our uniqueness and make it bigger and bigger in that.
Okay. I want to become a director. I realized I landed up in Hyderabad. This is 2023 and same in 2000s, early 2000s and 1990s. Where would my life lead in two scenarios? What do you think?
Depends on how good your story is. Whether it's in 2020, 2000, 99 or 2023, the fun factor that doesn't change is how good is your story, how good is your skill to write. If you're trying to build a career as a writer, what is it that you're making or you're writing that industry hasn't seen? So unless you have a unique voice, you won't find that unique space.